Those, I'm just sitting there and thinking that, that my father was the first man to traumatize me. Yeah, my father, let me tell you what happened. I remember I was a teen. I think I was about 16 years old, I think. I can't remember if I was 15 or 16. I think I was 16. Anyway, the point of it is this, right? I had a boyfriend. My brother went and told my mother. My mother didn't punish me. She said she wanted to meet him. So I brought him to meet my mother. My brother wasn't pleased with that. So he said, okay, since my mother was doing nothing about it, he's going to go and tell the big boss. So he told my dad, and the things that came out of my father's mouth that day, dogs. To me, my father was like my king. As much as I didn't know him so much, because he left Jamaica for good from I was 12 years old, right? But still, I love my father. As most girls do, we love our dads. Boys are for moms and girls are for their fathers, right? So I saw this man like he was my holy girl. So just imagine my father calling me answering that call, expecting to hear him talk to me like normal. Hi princess, how are you? Daddy love you. How is school? How are you doing? How are things? You want anything? Whatever. And to hear my father come on the line and say, oh, so a man you watch sitting at Clark 1. My son I go to school for man. You're going to watch it not being before time. You're going to watch it not being. And this is how he was behaving. The man tell me some expletives that I've never heard in my life. That was my first heartbreak. Yes, that was my first heartbreak. I'm sitting there and I'm thinking about it, and I say, my father was the first man to traumatize me. He told me how much I'm going to get pregnant, how many times over, for how much different man and whatever. So anyway, so years later, oh, by the way, so when I started doing adults, I made sure to protect myself. Always. I was traumatized. I'm like, I can't get pregnant. Apart from that, my mother got pregnant early. Well, with me, 21. She got pregnant at 20 and had me at 21, right? So I'm like, I don't want that for myself, so I'm trying to protect myself. So years later, I was just going through something. I know those thoughts flashing back through my mind. I was reminiscing. And I thought to myself, life is funny. My father said I was the only one who had a boyfriend. Mind you, I'm the oldest daughter. I was going to get pregnant early. I was going to get pregnant by different men. All sorts of nasty, negative things he said to me. And when I reflected, I said, life is so funny. My sister, who he said didn't have a man, just me, she has 3 children by 3 dads. Her mom is also on my Facebook page. I hope you don't take offense to it. It's not about your daughter, it's about my father, or father. And I'm saying life is so funny. You said this would have happened to me because I was the only one with a boyfriend, right? And she ended up having 3 children, 3 fathers, another girl who he claims isn't his child. He claims isn't his child. According to him, she is his friend's daughter, and the friend was unalived, and so he was taking care of her. She ended up having 4 children. I believe one of them for her friend's partner. And I'm like, life is so funny, the way you dealt with me. Because you heard that I had a little boyfriend, and I was the only one who didn't have children. I made sure to try my best not to have, so I always protected myself. I protected myself so much that I didn't even learn that I had a fertility issue until I was 28 years old. And that is only because milk came from my breast whilst I was doing adult time. And I went and I did the relevant test, CT scan, blood test, MRI, whatever. And so I found out what I found out about my fertility issue. And so I was there reminiscing, and I sent him that message on WhatsApp. Everything I just said to you, I sent it to him in WhatsApp. I said, imagine, you said this would have happened to me, right? Yet, that sister of mine, she's the one who you said didn't have a boyfriend, but she's the one who ended up having 3 children, 3 different men, and another one who you protect so much and cherish also. She has 4 children, also multiple baby daddies, and one of them supposedly by her friend's partner. He didn't answer me, so I felt ashamed. I felt even worse because whilst I was sending him this message, I was crying. I'm like, he has never even apologized to me about the way he spoke to me. I wonder if you know how much it hurt me, how much it traumatized me. He was the first man to break my heart. And he ignored it, so it hurt me even more. Doves, can you imagine? I saw my sister, the one who has 3 children with 3 different dads. Mind you, all of the children are doing well, exceedingly well. So that's not the point. I'm just saying. Imagine, he ignored my message, hurt me again. But he took my whole message of me venting to him how hurt I felt and sent it to my sister. How I knew? My sister forwarded a message to me asking me, what have I done to her and what is it my dad and I have? Why I am talking about her? And I said, honestly, it has nothing to do with you. Our father used you to curse me. He used the other girl to curse me, and I'm saying it is so funny that I am not the one who did what they said I was going to do. Mind you, she's not somebody who keep malice. She's not like me. Because do me something, but I laugh up in front of you. I'm not playing the hypocrite. I'm not playing the hypocrite with the night. You know, you're do in you, and you know me do in you. Right? You know. You understand? But she's not the person to keep malice. She's just not like that. Right? So of course she would have been offended by it, but I apologized to her and I explained really it had nothing to it. Really it's not about you. It's how he dealt with me and used you when he was dealing with me the way he dealt with me. You know, so I'm just here and thinking and I'm like I'm just reminiscing on things. You know, like sometimes things just fly to the forefront of your brain. So that is what just fly to the front of my brain and I say, let me just share this story time with you about how my father is the first man to break my heart. My father is the first man to have traumatized me. Anyway, I'm Dion. My platform is Dove London. And until next time, the journey continues. Bye guys.